Hi everybody, and welcome back. So today we do the amazing, the impossible. We go from 2D to 3D. You've been waiting for it, you're like, this is a class on 3D modeling, not 2D drawing, so why haven't we been here so long? Well, we kind of finished up all the buttons that we really need to worry about for now, for sketches. So now we're going to be going on to making a 3D model. So get excited, here we go. Okay, before you can do anything three-dimensional, you have to first have something two-dimensional. So we can start with any basic shape. It just has to be a closed contour. And when I say closed contour, it simply means that whatever the shape is, it has a series of lines that, for one, do not cross, and two, that if you follow them, you get back to where you began without ever crossing the same line twice. So this is a closed contour. This makes SOLIDWORKS angry because these two lines are crossing and you can't cross a line and have a closed contour. You can do something like this, which would look very similar. Let's make sure this works right. But this is different because this is two closed contours, not one. This is two separate line segments. You see how I can highlight both of them. This not closed contour, this one closed contour. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm not going to pick something this horrible into three-dimensional shape. I'm just going to start with a box. Now, once we have a closed contour, we can go on. And where we go is to the Features tab, which is right up here, and we click on it. Now, the great thing about this is that most of these are going to be completely, just, you don't see them. They're all grayed out. The reason for that is a lot of these require something three-dimensional to actually work. So, all I have is 3 buttons right here, and we're only going to talk about Extruded Boss Base today. Now, when you scroll over it, what you see is you'll see a little GIF showing a extrusion. Extrusion is when they take metal, they have a strong shape made of a strong piece of metal, and they stuff the metal through it. When they stuff it through it, it comes out in the shape they want it. So with this, I can set a distance, and I can make it as big as I want. I can also just drag this little orange arrow here. I'll turn purple and I can see what length I've gone. And I can drag it either way. One little detail that I'll go into right now, because there's a lot of options here, is that if I want to, I can switch the direction I want to go. If I click on this button right here, it goes the opposite direction. This is important. You'll see this quite a bit. So that is the big detail for this guy. But I'm not going to just leave you there because there's a lot of other little details too. We might not notice that there's a second arrow over here. I can actually extrude both directions if I want to. So now you see there's a direction 1 and now there's a direction 2 right here. So they can be different lengths. I can make them the same length if I want to. Both work. Another thing is you see this thing right here, blind. Like, okay, what does it mean by blind? Is it that I can't see it? It's just going straight away from this without looking where it's going. That's the important thing. It's moving forward blind. If I had a second shape over here, it would be completely fine of extruding into that shape and then through that shape. It can go magically all the way through it. It can do that. Don't have a second shape right now, but it's called blind because it's just going straight, not looking to see where it's going, not looking to see if it's going to hit anything. There are other ones too, and there's a lot of these. And I promise you we'll get to the rest of them later. The only one I'm going to talk about right now is midplane. And offset from surface. I'll do that one too, because we got a little bit of extra time. So midplane, as you can see it right here, it's like the two-direction one. However, it's just saying I'm going to go both directions the same amount. It's a nice way of keeping your features centered on the origin if you want to. You don't have to use this, but sometimes it's helpful. And there you go. Another thing I can do is offset from surface. So what surface am I going to be offset from? I have to choose a surface. Usually you do this if you have another feature. I can go back to here and click on my front plane, and I can be offset from that if I want to. Okay? So let's get it right now. Right here, I'm currently on my front plane. Okay? Make sure I did this right. Looks pretty good here. And it's going straight from that. Let's see. There we go. It's not working like it's supposed to. It's supposed to be, oh, I feel stupid. I'm sorry. I meant this one. Okay, my bad. There's another one which is called offset, which actually moves where you're projecting from off of the plane. So now you see, look, it's off the plane. Ah, mix those up. My bad, my bad. Okay. So we'll come back to offset later. For now, though, just blind and mid-plane. As a note, mid-plane is not 25.96 inches in both directions. It's 25.96 inches from the front to the back. You can see that when I go from blind to mid-plane, it's the same distance. It's the same length. Now there's a whole lot more options here. So this is not the only video we're going to have on this one button. So you're thinking, oh man, not really many buttons here. We got to kind of dig in deep before we move on. So, but this is enough for this time. So hopefully this helps you, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. So have a great day. Bye.